Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Scorpio, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. So far, we do have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands came on the reverse. So I'm going to take it in the reverse. I'll take this too, with the Queen of Wands to the Moon to the Judgment card to the Two of Wands to the Three of Swords. Okay. Scorpio, it looks like you've been dealing with someone for quite some time now, and whoever this person is that you've been dealing with for quite some time now, this individual has been making you question, why in the heck are you even still with them? Okay, it's basically what I'm getting. This person comes off to me as someone that you clearly do not trust. You do not trust is basically what I'm getting. This is also, somebody who comes off to me as somebody who has definitely disappointed you and let you down, quite a bit, which all of this ultimately calls you to question, like, why are you with this person? Why do you continue to remain with them? What is it about them that causes you to continue to stick around, things of that nature. And it kind of looks like you finally made the choice to basically let this person and your relationship with this person go. And that could have been a very challenging and difficult thing for you to do, to let this person go, especially because it looks like you were very attached to them, what you wanted with them. But you finally decided to do what was best for you. And in doing so, it did require you to unfortunately let this person, in the process of it, all just simply go, is basically what I'm getting. So I don't feel like you wanted to walk away from this person. If anything, I think that you wanted your relationship with this person to honestly work out. But unfortunately, this person, they showed up in the ways that they showed up. And I think that all it really did was create confusion in your life. I think that it stressed you out. I think that it caused you a lot of pain, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and just a lot of, heaviness. So now that you found it within yourself to break free from this connection, I think that a lot of you feel 10 times lighter. Are you heartbroken because of all this? Absolutely. Because again, you walked away from somebody that you were very, very attached to. You walked away from someone that, you really did want to essentially be with. So yeah, right now I do feel like you are extremely heartbroken by it all, but I think that you are constantly reminding yourself along the way that, this is what's best, This is what's best. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay. So we do have the King of Cups. We do have the Six of Pentacles. And then we also have the Queen of Swords. Okay. In regards... All right. In regards to how they're currently viewing this relationship with you, even though you're communicating to this person that you're done with them, I don't necessarily feel like this person believes you, okay? And I'm just being honest with you. I don't know if you told this person many times in the past, that's it, I'm done with you, I'm not doing this with you anymore, but I'm gonna be honest, even though you're telling this person that you're done with them, even though you're physically getting up and walking away from this relationship, they don't necessarily feel like you're done with them. They don't necessarily feel like this is done and over with between the two of you. It's basically what I'm getting. How does Scorpio feel about this relationship? We have the Ace of Swords. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. When it comes down to this human over here, it kind of looks like you are deciding to walk away from this connection and never basically look back. I also see you trying your hardest to keep yourself extremely busy / occupied. So that way you're not sitting around thinking about this person and this ending that transpired between the two of you. For some of you, you could very well be thinking about, going back to school to further your education. I am getting that for some of you out there. For some of you, you're just simply shifting your focus onto something else, whether that be your education, your career, your business if you have one. I just see you wanting to start something new in your life. So like I said, you could be thinking about going back to school. You could be thinking about starting that business you've always wanted to start. You could be thinking of ways to expand your business if you do have a business, things like that. But I just see you trying your hardest to keep yourself extremely busy / occupied. So that way you're not really thinking about this person, what's going on here, between you and them. Okay. How does this person currently feel about this relationship? So we do have the Chariot, we have the Six of Cups, and then we also have, listen, this one over here feels like it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before you call them. It's only a matter of time before you text them. It's only a matter of time before you come running, after them. But here's the thing. I don't necessarily feel like this person's going to see you running back to them. I don't necessarily feel like this person's going to get a phone call from you or a text from you. And when this person doesn't get a phone call or a text from you and they don't see you running back to them, it's going to influence this person to basically run back to you and try to wiggle their way back into your life all over again. So expect to receive communication here from this person very soon. What actions will Scorpio take towards this person? We're moving forward. We do have the Moon to the Five of Wands. We also have the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Page of Swords. Well, this is acting as a double confirmation that this person will eventually find themselves gravitating towards you all over again. Now, do I see you accepting this person back into your life all over again? Absolutely not. I mean, given everything that this person has essentially put you through, no, I don't see you opening that door back up, because a lot of you know, what awaits you if you do, right? Because it kind of looks like history just continues to repeat itself in this entire situation here between the two of you. They keep hurting you, and they keep disappointing you, and they keep lying to you, and they keep letting you down. And it kind of looks like you refuse to create another opportunity for them to hurt you again, to lie to you again, to gaslight you again, to manipulate you again. It kind of looks like you're done, giving this person chances, but it also kind of looks like, you're very determined to not create another opportunity for this person to basically hurt you again. What actions will this person take towards Scorpio or moving forward? I can't emphasize this enough. This person's really not taking you seriously. Like they truly are not taking you seriously. Even though you're telling this person that you're done with them, and you're probably giving them a laundry list of why you're basically done with them, they just don't necessarily feel like you are. They just don't necessarily feel like you are. I don't feel like this person's taking this ending between the two of you seriously whatsoever. They're kind of coming in with this energy of like, yeah, I know you say you're done with me, but can we just like talk? Can we just talk? Can we just move past this, please? Like, they're really not taking this ending here between the two of you seriously. They truly are not. What else can you tell me for this connection? Okay, so we do have the Star, we have the Three of Wands, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is, Spirit's advice to you when it comes down to your current situation. Spirit doesn't want you to sit here and go back and forth with this person and give this person a laundry list as to, why you're done with them and why you'll never take this person back, okay? What Spirit wants you to do is remove all access that this person has to you, and remove all access that you have basically to them, is basically what I'm getting, okay? In other words, Spirit doesn't want you to go back and forth with this person or talk to this person about anything. What Spirit wants you to do is allow your actions to speak for itself instead of your words, okay? Just know that the path that you're currently on is the path that you're supposed to be on. With the Star coming out here, the Star is all about following your true north, being on the path that Spirit basically wants you on. So it kind of looks like you're doing exactly what Spirit wants you to do as far as leaving this connection between the two of you is concerned. I think that the moment that you stop going back and forth with this person, explaining yourself to this person as to why you're done with them, and just focus more so on your future and the life that you want to manifest and create for yourself instead of this person, and instead of you, going back and forth with them, I think that you're going to start to notice a significant change within your energy, but I think that you're going to also notice a significant change within your life, but it's going to ultimately be for the better. I think that your life is going to get 10 times better now that this person is not in your life. I am definitely getting that, and I think that you're going to start to see that very, very quickly. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Strength card. Right now, you are in control, okay? And it kind of looks like Spirit wants you to continue to remain in this energy of being in control. You are finally taking back control of your life all over again, and Spirit doesn't want you to turn around and give this person that power over you all over again. Because if you do, the likelihood of them lying to you again is very possible to happen. The likelihood of them creating more, disappointment into your life is very, very likely to happen. Now, I do think that once this person starts to see through your actions, not your words, through your actions, that you truly are done with them, I think that that's when they're going to start to really take everything that's happening between the two of you seriously. And they're more than likely going to hit a massive state of depression because of it. And the reason why I say that is this connection that the two of you share with one another, It makes this person feel alive. It gives this person meaning. It gives this person purpose. It brings a lot of fulfillment into their life. It also strokes their ego. Like, you and this dynamic that they share with you, feels like a life source, a life source to them anyways, is basically what I'm gathering. So the moment you pull that life source, this person's going to find themselves eventually hitting a massive, state of depression. They're probably going to hit like a massive rut on top of that, because you are this person's life source. This person really does like feed off of, you and your energies. So now that you're removing yourself from this person, oh yeah, it's only a matter of time, before this person hits a state of depression. It's only a matter of time before they hit this massive rut, is basically what I'm getting. The fact that this person's not taking you seriously says a lot about this person. That's kind of telling me that this person, more than likely throughout the course of their, relationship with you, has definitely disregarded, your feelings. And I feel like they've done that for a very, very long time. I mean, the fact that this person is not taking you seriously, yeah, that kind of tells me this person truly has not taken, your feelings, into consideration, or respected your feelings, let alone your boundaries, is basically what I'm getting. But don't worry. I think that once reality starts to catch up to this person, they're not going to be sitting in this energy of like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? They're just mad at me. They'll be bad. Psh, I don't care. Like, that energy is going to drastically change. But in the meantime, I think that that's what Spirit needs you to do, is to continue to remain on the path that you're currently on, and focus on regaining control of your life all over again. And don't worry about going back and forth with this person, or giving this person a laundry list of reasons as to why you're done with them. Let your actions speak for itself, because you're dealing with a masculine energy, Scorpio. Masculine energies pay more attention to a person's actions than they do their words. You see what I mean? So you could be telling this person that you're done with them over and over again, but the fact that you're even going back and forth with them is giving them a reason to think you're not done with them. Now, for example, if this person were to hit you up, because I do see them doing that, and you don't respond back to them, and you leave them on red, and you don't respond back to them at all because you're done, right? Then that in itself is going to show this person like, oh shit, Scorpio's really done with me. Like, oh shit, hold on, like they're serious, you know what I mean? But if you go back and forth with this person, you got to understand, in their eyes, especially because they're a masculine energy, they're going to look at it as, well, shit, look, they're texting me back. They're, sending me, a long ass text, and yeah, they still want me. They're not over me. They still want me. They still want me. They still want me. I still got a fighting chance here. But if you don't do any of that, yeah, they're going to freak out. Absolutely. They're going to freak out, but they're not freaking out right now. And the main reason why they're not freaking out right now is because even though you're telling them that you're done with them, your actions are saying otherwise, if that makes any sense in their eyes. So this whole you going back and forth with them, that's just causing this person to feel like, they ain't going nowhere. Like, look, they're over here texting me, blowing up my phone and explaining themselves to me. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere, and that's what's causing them to feel like, all right, I don't have anything to worry about. They'll be fine. They'll get over it, and we'll get back together. I just know it. Let your actions speak for itself, not your words, okay? If you truly are done with them, you got to move like you're done with them, And even though you may want to sit here and tell this person all the reasons why, you're done with them, you're not telling this person something that you have not told them before. You know what I mean? Like, you would just be basically repeating yourself to this person as to why you're done with them, because this to me feels like a buildup. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you've been tolerating a lot from this person. You've been taking a lot from this one. And I think that every time this person does something you don't like, you've definitely expressed that. So this would be the epitome of you just basically repeating yourself to this person, as to why you're basically done with them. Like, you're telling them something they've already heard so many times before. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of what Spirit's trying to get you to see, is that, I mean, yeah, you could go back and forth with this person if you want, you know what I mean? But what Spirit rather you do is not give them that type of power over you. So instead of you going back and forth with this person, don't do that at all. Don't do that at all. Leave this person on red. Leave this person on red. Do not text this person back. Do not call this person back. Don't write them back on social media. Like, just don't do anything. Don't do anything but focus on what you want to do with your life now that this person's not in it. What do you want to focus on now that this person's not in it? What do you want to accomplish now that this person's not in your life anymore? Because you're going to get far more fulfillment and benefit focusing on you and your future and what you want to do next with it than going back and forth with this person and telling this person everything you've already told them many, many times before. You know, Spirit just wants you to dump your time and energy towards things that are going to benefit you, Scorpio, towards things that are going to essentially pour back into you, towards things that are going to fulfill you, make you happy, not things that are not going to provide you with all of that. That being this human over here. You know what I mean? So that is what I have for you, my friend. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.